This is interesting. It looks like US and China are actually looking to have some guardrails to stop AI rivalry from spiraling into chaos. It looks like they're recognizing that these powerful AI models could trigger crises neither side is prepared to manage. Let's see what this says. Of course, the good old-fashioned Wall Street Journal paywall. In a world of infinite information, let's just charge you to see information. I mean, gosh, come on. You know what? Here's a little tip, little side tip this video wasn't about. Take this and then go to Google and just type in X, that, and then X. Let's see if I can find it on X here. Or actually, sometimes I can just see the quote here. So sometimes when it's newer, it hasn't been basically reshared yet. People will just copy the entire article. So I might be limited, but yeah, it looks like it just gives me like a link to it. And that takes me right to the source. And then the same thing on this. Sometimes you have to actually go lower. Like for example, even here on LinkedIn, I don't think you can paywall LinkedIn. Oh, again, it's just a link. So here is a other article written by somebody else. They probably just took that article and rewrote it, but it looks like we have some more information in here. One thing I didn't know, but it looks like the two sides announced in 2024 that humans, not AI, would retain authority over nuclear launch decisions. I'm glad they decided that. I didn't even realize they were considering that. The dialogue itself fell short of expectations. This was in 2023 with Biden and Xi launched a formal US-China AI dialogue to start talking about this. Now what they're saying is it's climbed back up to the presidential level now that Trump is in and they're restarting conversations. So it looks like the summary here is that the Chinese side is saying that, yeah, we're going to compete like heck with the US. But we can also see merit in enhancing efforts to prevent global shocks and cyber misuse. So we're open to dialogue around safety protocols, technical safeguards, and governance if the administration wants it. Stability, not alignment, is the goal. And that's actually, I think that's a great one. Who knows what will come of this? Because what China's been doing, I've been talking about this, is they keep releasing these models open source, whether it's Kimi or whether it's the Alibaba model. And I'm pretty sure they're just telling these companies they have to release it as a means to try to curb some of the power and the monopoly power that the American LLM companies have, which is actually pretty smart. I don't think it's going to stop them that much, to be honest, because people want like a nice app and they can just like log in and do it. And open source, you have to have some know-how and how to actually use those. And most people just want an easy thing. So we'll see how this goes, but it's just one more development in AI that like literally every day there's something new. And it's actually pretty exciting, to be honest, like when you start actually following. And more than anything though, even if you're not into the news side of this stuff, every time you see a video like this, you should be thinking to yourself like, how do I benefit from this coming AI wave? And that is simply to start using it. Okay. And I can help you more with that in my newsletter, betterhumans.substack.com. Get it. It's free. And I'll see you in the next one.